What's up, my bananas and people from the Silver Order? Today I am on the west side of Yorkshire, and I've come to see the marvelous sights of Radical. I mean Yorkshire Sculpture Park. I can't believe I messed that one up. All right, we're live. Anyway, it's time to look at today's tropical menu. We'll try our best, right?
It's made to look.
Otherwise, it's going to be me that steps in.
Yeah.
What from up there? It was totem pole.
It looks like something they get from Easter. It looks like something you get from Easter Island meeting some kind of tropical vibe.
It's always on the Saturday.
Apologies, audience. I don't normally bring people, and there's not really much science that I am to be working with. Anyway, we're suspecting this is made of copper inspired by Easter Island, or at least that's what I'm assuming. Wait a minute. What's this? No, it might be just a design inside. I thought it was some kind of Chinese related. Although it does beg to wonder why, unless it's because of size differences, why we're not allowed to be too near to the giant love statue. I was just pausing to stop because we were unsure whether the chapel building was being used to host the collection piece chapel or whatever that section is. I stopped to notice that there were two people. One of them looked like they're holding a map coming out of the gate. So God knows where exactly that's a part even is.
The oldest state chapel.
Where's the house?
What house?
There'll be a house. There's an estate. There's a house. You said it's Breaton Hall, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not obvious.
Well, I didn't drag. Well, I didn't drag us here to look like house, so we might see or not.
I'm only wondering where it is. I'm not saying we should go and do the house as well.
It's probably somewhere that we're not.
It's not on there, is it? Oh, there's another one all the way over there. Look.
Yeah, but there's not much art pieces there though. Well, we may be a bit limited of information, but just like my tropical vibe, we got plenty of that. So let's have a look here. Henry Moore. Large two forms. Well, at least that part. At least we've established that part. Please do not touch the sculpture. Just kidding. As if. I don't know the Bloomberg Connect app. Bloomberg Connect app in search for wide period. That's interesting to know. But hard to say what to say about this one unless I find some research later. But there's probably one of those kind of art. It's probably one of those art sculptures that is bended and weaved to create something never seen before, or to reflect someone's mindset and perspective about their chosen subject.
Got wellies.
Yeah, yeah. Any
Just certain spots. It's
Yeah, it's yeah.
what do you see when looking at this? Apart from a load of marble, whatever it's made of.
Well, Dad said it looks like a bottom. You go on that side.
Okay. Anything else anything else apart from what maybe class as road?
I know that's what it looks like. I don't know, really.
it's not unpleasant. I don't mind it.
No.
It's different.
I probably don't understand it.
Yeah, the colour.
I think a
Sage, so
Yeah.
it's painted like that.
It could even be copper because it's like that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's got the green. It's got the green
I think it was painted like it.
no, it's definitely got to be
No.
it's definitely got to be copper because this is what copper happens to copper when it
Or
oxidates.
bronze. Bronze
Yeah.
goes like.
Bronze,
How long's
copper.
it been here though?
I don't know. That's the tool, guys.
No.
I do.
Depends how many weathers it's been in, isn't it?
I'm only joshing down.
Joshing.
It's your trip. So you're the...
All right, everyone. I just finished climbing up the hill towards the Leonardo Drew exhibit within the Yorkshire Sculpture Park. Sorry, chapel, which I believe belong to the owners of the Breton Hall estate when they were still here. Originally, I was gonna cover it in a section around a walk on while walking with my relatives around the site, but I found something that should serve quite well as well. According to what I understand, the documented history of the Breton estate dates back to 1261, when it belonged to the Johnsville family. It passed by marriage to the Wentworths in 1407, who owned the estate until 1792, and made many significant additions, including the Breton chapel. Wow, the family history was really wealthy to afford a whole chapel to themselves. The chapel was commissioned in 1744 by Sir William Wentworth to serve the family. It is constructed in the classical style, with Tuscan pilasters and a cylindrical bell chamber. It records dating from the period it is referred to as St. Bartholomew Chapel in dedication to one of its apostates. Now, there's a lot of big words here, isn't there? I thought this was going to explain the history origins from how the whole estate went to Yorkshire Sculpture Park, but I'll cover that in a second. And then, inside should feature artwork of Leonardo Drew. Wow, I've glanced over the webpage imagery, but I didn't expect it to be this massive. Here we have number 360 by Leonardo Drew, the artist that doesn't name his artwork, he just defines it by a number instead. From first thoughts, my impression is that it looks like the charred burnt wreckage of a memory involving fire or destruction, and this is all that was left. Upon learning more about it, the art piece's main material was made from plywood blackened or covered in texture-coloured paint, and then ripped apart to form the sculpture and surrounding layout, reaching over also in 5 meters in height, which to me looks like your typical palm tree height. Note, I'm a blogger, not a mather. Interestingly, number 360 is a special piece, as it was commissioned by Yorkshire Sculpture Park themselves for this chapel. Leonardo's work represents the collective experience passed through the generations, memories one makes through life, and how life comes to an end, only for a new life to come into the world. This perspective links almost perfectly with the historical chapel we are based in, where many lives have come and gone, hence why the piece resembles an explosion frozen in time, which the remains and memories, new and old, scattered in dust. Well, this is definitely something, but as all the other places, I've been doing a bit of research, and I've learned that that it represents two factors of the artist's field of vision, which I forgot to get in there during my research. One side is that it's a simplified version of anatomy, which revolves around words, Daniel, which revolves around around models that kids and other people see when learning about it through science at school, and it also represents the person's imagination and interest through the circle of life. Where for this instance, seeing through a model demonstration, although not real, of course, the ins and outs literally of a human baby within their mother's tummy, and what goes on behind the scenes in a very genetic way. Fascinating, isn't it?
Is it?
Close enough.
That's strange.
Yeah, we can go with that. Now, I won't go into too much detail because I'm not very sure how much bodily stuff from art it's nice to talk about, nor is it usually ever seen from perspective. But not to give examples, it's interesting to look at an artistic perspective, circulating the ideas of what goes on from within the body and what it looks like, and for a bit of humour, and also because I'm a bloke. So apart from the history that I've been learning at the church, Breton originally used to belong to a family for hundreds of years. Uh, then at one point it became a college campus. I'm not sure if it had a specific art form, but a few successful candidates over its lifespan. Although I'm not sure what you do here apart from art, to be honest. Anyway, after that shut, then the site was taken over by the group we see today, and hence why we're all here today. Understandably, and for some people maybe regrettably.
Think there's any regret here yet, then?
Mum was snickering.
You're having fun, Mum. Right.
Coffee. I thought you'd be more. I thought you're thinking more about all the steps you're taking. Oh, we're looking at art. If all those fails, at least the landscape scenery looks nice. Although that's never going to get me anywhere. Well, this is interesting. I'm beginning to see a pattern on this section, and I believe there may be a chance that it could be made by the same artist. So I need to do a bit of research first, because we are very close towards the weird sculpture from all the way over here in its shape, and yet this one quite resembles the semblance quite well.
No number, but it's a Henry Moore reclining figure.
I think wait, these are body parts. This is an arch leg.
Reclining figure with arch.
If you stop and think about it for a moment, have a look at where we started from over there. Does it not look a bit like a foot? Oops. No,
That's not part of it.
but everything about it seems extremely familiar to what it looks like, and theoretically, there's a chance they could be connected. It's hollow.
1969 to 1979.
Unless we didn't look close enough, there's a chance that it's all connected. Regardless, if this is called an arch leg, then to me what we previously looks like a foot.
Just from here.
All right, my ripening bananas and coconuts. Next we have Dream City by Anthony Cario. First off, as everyone would agree, the term the Dream City can be a bit far fetched if you don't have the right perspective. But its architecture, structural design is a representation of, I believe, just how far is our limit and imagination when it comes to engineering, and something that's going to be like the next modern or wow factor when it comes to a standalone making an impression on the audience that the company is associated with. Now the whole thing appears to be made out of copper, and it tends to have the same oxidated effect, just like that. The second sculpture that I described at the beginning. Now the inside appears to be hollow, but there's not much going on inside, and appears to give an echo, slightly damp. But generally, that refers to that part. Uh, nothing at all. I'm just taking opportunity of the land of the research that I've been studying, and I decided to move out of Tucton into the contemporary city. Yeah, I'm coming. Next we have Promenade by Anthony Caro. My first perspective is how similar in design these resemble to Dream City, which I won't get out of my head now. Unfortunately, I had to research this more later due to the name, and not despite not providing the number for the info app, and, well, keeping priorities to what to see today. My best guess I can think is how some tower over me like skyscrapers, while others remind me of structures designed for width. The other option I could think is that the patterns resemble classic modern art, like found in frames but blown up and stripped of colour. This is just a short one, as I'm trying to keep up with the day and focus more around ones that catch my attention. After researching with the help of Dr. B. Bananas, Anthony strives to exceed the limits on what art can be, taking his style of work and mixing with designs recognised with architecture. One time he made a work to go rest directly on the floor, with no support bases in place anywhere. That was fun to walk around from what I've seen. Caro wants to create art like a show where the audience can feel a connection with themselves and his art, making some feel a sense of similarity with their design, or could alter with the form these constructs have taken, all unique yet highly similar. Art can work well in some areas better than others, and that's what Caro was thinking in a nutshell. Thankfully it worked out. Also, the design was inspired by French painter Gustave Courbet and his painted works involving trees in them. Originally, Promenade was planned for the Tuileries Tuileries Gardens in Paris. All right then. So I heard from you. You and Dad have your own bizarre take on this art piece. Am I right?
Yeah.
What was that again?
It's The Walking Dead.
No, it's
a spikes on a head.
no, it's absolutely not related.
Heads on spikes, even.
Oh, it heads on spikes.
It's absolutely not related to Walking Dead. I can unfortunately tell you.
It's Chinese zodiac.
Zodiac.
Isn't it?
Yes. Yes, with a complicated history that I must examine later because I just get this feeling.
You all know what a Chinese sign is?
I assume.
Chinese New Year.
No, do you know what yours is then?
Oh,
I think I'm a rat or a snake.
I think you're a snake, aren't you? I'm a dragon. Yeah.
is that one? Is that one a dragon next to a snake?
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose. Yes, I suppose they have their own ideas of what dragons look like.
I've got an idea Dan's a rabbit.
Rabbit.
Something.
We've looked this up, haven't we?
Yeah, we've
Something-
done it before.
Something soft and innocent, which doesn't sound like me.
It's a rat.
Can't remember.
I'd rather not call my sister a rat on camera.
Got enough rats at home, haven't we? On the bird table.
Yes, but unfortunately, those aren't made of stone. They're made of living tissue. So this installation is called Circle of Animals Zodiac Heads, made by Ai Weiwei. No, really, that's how the name seems to be pronounced. I had to do some quick research and found out that the piece has no meaning for being here, just something funny to look at that connects with zodiac signs and a historic story, which I was inspired from. They've been on the YSP premise for over 7 years now, since 2017, where at the time, Circle of Animals was installed to celebrate the park's 40 years in running. Actually, side correction, it's made from bronze, not stone, which is interesting to me considering that copper and bronze normally oxidize